No matter what happens, no one, not even the government, can defeat a community so full of life, color, diversity, and most importantly, love.
Amen.
It took 7 years, but there was a huge victory for trans rights groups today and an end to a long legal battle for a former high school student in Gloucester County, Virginia. Gavin Grimm, who was assigned female at birth but identified as a male after his freshman year in high school, celebrated the Supreme Court's decision today. The decision rejected his school board's appeal to reinstate its transgender bathroom ban. Grimm first challenged his school over the ban in 2015 at the age of 16 and won that case. He argued that the bathroom policy, which denied him the right to use the boys' bathroom and instead forced him to use the nurse's room, a private bathroom, or the girls' room, was humiliating and interfered with his education. Today's Supreme Court decision not to take up the school board's appeal to reinstate its transgender bathroom ban means Grimm's victory in the lower appeals court remains intact. It does not, however, establish any national precedent on transgender bathrooms, nor does it mean that the Supreme Court necessarily agrees with the lower court's decision. Joining me now to discuss is award-winning activist and writer Raquel Willis. Raquel, thank you for joining me.
Of course. Thank you, Charles.
So what do you think of this, the decision in this case?
Well, I think it is definitely an immediate victory. It feels great that Gavin's long, hard fought fight, one that he started when he was a teenager, has kind of resulted in this positive news. Of course, the fight still continues. This ruling really only affects Fourth Circuit folks, Seventh Circuit folks, 11th Circuit folks, and we have many more circuits left in the U.S. So that means there are many more trans students who are still needing protection.
And as legal experts point out, and as you have pointed out, this doesn't grant trans rights. This just says that in this particular case, that this school board cannot reinstate its bathroom ban. But what we see across the country is state after state, state legislature after state legislature rushing in to establish new anti-trans laws. Does this, to you, signal anything? Does this give kind of momentum or energy to the fight? Or is this completely just an isolated thing in terms of the movement for trans rights?
Well, I think any victory on any scale is important right now. Obviously, this has been a year where there's been the highest amount of anti-trans legislation introduced and even passed around the country. And so we have to continue this fight. I think one thing that's important right now is knowing that trans youth around the country, and particularly trans athletes, need all the support that they can get. And I think particularly for the Black community, this is something for all of us to also pay attention to, because there are Black trans kids and trans youth out there who often don't have access to resources to push for protections in the legal world, right? And what is important is that we have people power, that we have Black parents, Black students and peers showing up for trans youth and saying, hey, we don't want any discrimination against any of our people.
That was one of the things that immediately occurred to me was like, some people have the access, the wherewithal, the time to invest in the legal strategy. There are a lot of people who struggle on the lower end of the income spectrum, the societal spectrum, the spectrum of acceptance, who are just trying to struggle to make it, who don't have this. And so who are their defenders? I love this kid who, files suit and wins and fights and fights and fights all the way up to the Supreme Court. But there are you know, as you just pointed out, there are black trans kids who just want to live to make it to be adults.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I think that that's one of the things, right? When we talk about who is a worthy victim, right? Or who is someone who people can rally around. Oftentimes it's not people who look like you and me, right? It's not the black trans youth, it's not black trans people in general. And oftentimes for us, the issues go much further than just the discrimination that happens in schools or in any institution. Oftentimes it's violence, right? This year is on track to be an even deadlier year than last year, which was the highest on record for trans violence and anti-trans murders. And that trend disproportionately impacts Black and brown trans women. So I think that we definitely need to have real conversations. Obviously, last night with the BET Awards was an attention-grabbing moment, I think, for our community. We saw Lil Nas X being all of his Black, queer, brilliant self on the screen. We saw Michaela J from Pose being one of the presenters. We saw Queen Latifah talk about her experiences and saying Happy Pride. And I think we need to be having more of these conversations within the Black community, because overwhelmingly it's been our people that have kept us safe. And if we don't have these conversations, we don't break bread with each other, see the brilliance and the beauty of our Blackness within each other, then we're going to continue to see these devastating trends increase.
I was having a discussion earlier today, you know, when you know, this concept of why we're seeing so much political violence or political backlash against progress, and part of it was described as race, but the other part was described as the patriarchy. That you know, people were able to put a lot of stock into being white and male, and that meant something,
Mm-hmm.
and that, you know, and that everything else around that challenges that, whether it be women in the Senate or it being trans people who, for those people, blur the lines of their privilege and upset the apple cart. Do you believe that that is what is motivating this rush into the state houses to ban things that are not even problems in many of these states, but ban things around trans people?
Well, I definitely think that we should be calling out all of these systems of oppression every chance that we get. So white supremacy is right up there with the patriarchy, exactly like you said. And we have to talk about the ways that for us as Black people, and particularly Black Americans, there has been a bit of an erasure of our expansive history when it comes to gender nonconformity and different sexual orientations. And so a lot of that, I mean, you can even go back to different reports, right? Like the Moynihan report, so decades ago, right? I think that really kind of laid a lot of foundation after enslavement around these ideas that the Black family is being damaged in some way by us just being ourselves, right? And so all of that rhetoric that is homophobic or transphobic, it's tied to that rhetoric around Black men not being man enough, right? Or masculine enough in a white society, or Black women being too domineering, right? And not being woman enough. And all of this is connected. And that's what I really hope that our community will understand, is when Black trans people in particular are speaking up, we're talking about the ways that we're all discounted out of being who we truly are. The way that manhood within our culture is diminished, womanhood within our culture, and gender nonconformity within our culture is diminished. It's all connected. So we got to come together again, break bread with each other, learn from each other's experiences, because we're not going to get to liberation without having all of us at that table.
Raquel Willis, always enlightening, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Charles.